Alrighty, guys, so we are now finally getting into the thick of things with these declutters, and we are now going to be decluttering my lip collection. I'm going to kind of try to zoom out a little bit more so that you guys can see the full collection. This is pretty much all of the actual lip products. In this video, I will also be decluttering my lip liners and some balms that are still physically at this desk. That said, a lot of my lip balms are actually scattered around in various spots of my life, whether they're at desk at work, in my car, in purses, etc. So if the item makes it to that kind of quote unquote collection, I find that it's there for a reason, and so we're going to keep it there. These are really the products that are just sitting, not actively being used, and so I figured this would be the part that I would declutter. I'm not going to go out hunting for every last lip product that I have. I'm going to get all these products out of these respective organizers, and then we're just going to kind of dive in. And after I do that, I will kind of explain the types of lip products that I tend to reach for, and that will really warrant what I keep and what I don't. Alrighty, like I said, this is a lot of product. When it comes to my lips, you will see in pretty much every video, I tend to reach for something that is quite glossy at the end. There are a handful of liquid lipsticks that I still reach for, but that said, just looking down at this collection, I can easily see old liquid lipsticks that they're just old. I've had them for years when I was still living in Maryland, and now I live in a completely different state. So that is definitely going to take opinions. Just as every other collection, I've been getting rid of older items. This is definitely going to be another category where I get rid of old items. Usually in these declutters, I've been going every other, but I think I'm just going to kind of grab some things and we'll just go from there. For example, it has been years since the brand was called Alien Cosmetics. They are now, what is the name of the brand now? This is going to really annoy me. What is the name of this brand now? Now called Unearthly. So I'm going to go ahead and immediately just declutter both of these. These are really cute shades, but I don't need them. Another one that is quite old, this used to be a favorite for years, is the Revolution lip cream in Americano Brown. I have quite a few of the lip liners, and you guys will see that in just a second, but those are ones that I have already gone through and I repurchased new ones. This one is the original lip cream that I got, so it's quite old. Okay. Let's do some keeps. What am I going to actually keep? This is definitely a keep. This is a new one. I believe I got this last year. This is the Huda Beauty Silk Balm in the shade Blush. Really great formula. I will definitely be going ahead and keeping that. I also am going to go ahead and keep a lot of these kind of balmy type products. You guys know I love Summer Fridays. I do like the Ole Henriksen. It's just not my favorite. And I do like the Rhode. I believe I have a couple other Rhodes somewhere in this area. So these are all going to be keeps. These are all pretty much lip balm, lip treatment type products that are thick. They give me a glossy finish. They give me a slight coloring, but not too much. So definitely going to go ahead and keep those. Let's see if there's much else that I'm really going to be decluttering, because really a lot of this stuff I do genuinely enjoy. This is a lip cream. It's nice, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It's the Half Magic in Magic Brownie. I think I can go ahead and get rid of that. That is older. Let's see. This Natasha Denona is actually quite old as well. I got this with the I Need a Nude palette, I believe. And this is in the shade Sammy. This is a great shade, though. It's a really great shade. Still smells good. We're going to go ahead and keep her. You guys know I'm definitely going to go ahead and keep this. This is the lipstick for the Glam Light Duo that I absolutely adore. So I am going to go ahead and keep that. Let us see. This is something I can get rid of. This is the Hemish. I think this is like a lip oil in tangerine. It's separating. I also am not a huge fan of it. So that one can go. This is a liquid lipstick from Paretos, and this is in the shade Dusk. It's not a bad formula. I think it actually is a relatively decent formula in the grand scheme of things, but I really just don't wear liquid lipsticks. So we're gonna get rid of that. I also recently was showcasing this and saw how crazy it looks. So this, I knew I was gonna go ahead and declutter. This is the Fenty Lip Cream and Breadwinner. Really great quality. I really actually liked that product. I just didn't use it quick enough. Another one I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of is this Rowan lip balm. This is in Charlie. I actually just don't like this lip balm. Like, I put it in my project pan before Halloween, I believe, because I just kind of wanted to get my use out of it, but I really don't like this product, so no need to force myself. Another one I'm going to go ahead and get rid of is this Half Caked. This is in Fight Night. This actually pulls quite a lot purpley than I was expecting. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Blend Bunny has a liquid lipstick cream in the shade Tease. This is actually a quite beautiful shade, and it's a very thin formula, and this is relatively new. I think I got this year, so I am going to go ahead and keep that. Another great lip oil formula from Lunar Beauty. I have this one in the shade Love Me. I am definitely going to go ahead and keep this. This is one of my favorite formulas. I highly recommend this formula. All right, here's some old lipsticks. These are all from Propa Beauty. One is actually currently in my project pan, Believe It. I'm just gonna smell these to see if they're still good. I really like the formula. I like the finish. I will say this is not a shade I reach for. It's quite dark for me, so I actually am gonna go ahead and get rid of that actually. Let's see, what is this shade? This shade looks kind of dark too, but I do have some use in it. Focused is a good shade. So I'll keep the other three, which are Victress, Believe It, and Focused, but I did go ahead and get rid of the one shade, which is Fighter. Let's keep going. This is an opaque lip gloss from Juvia's Place, and this is in Salted Caramel. I am not a huge fan of actually opaque lip glosses. I prefer a clear lip gloss, so I'm actually going to go ahead and chuck that, but I will go ahead and keep this one. This is the lip oil from Juvia's Place in Orange. I will keep that. This is a really pretty lip gloss. I will keep this. This is from Kali Ray. I think this is like literally the only product thus far that I've actually enjoyed from the brand, but I will go ahead and keep it. It's cute. I'm sure this is old. This is from Caladios. I haven't bought a lip product from them in a while. This should be Cold Brew. No, this is Cold Smoke. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this and this one, which is Skinship. These are quite old because it's been a while since I made an order from Caladios, let alone bought lip products. And like I said, I really don't get a lot of use out of these liquid lipstick type products, so these are going to go. Ooh, Pat McGrath, this hurts. This hurts me badly, but this has got to go. This is super old. This is in the shade Genevieve, so that's got to get chucked. This was actually sent to me by the brand. This is from, what is it called? Queen Musia, and this is in the shade Ada. It's not a bad shade by any means. It's just not a shade that I'm gonna get a whole lot of use out of. It's a neutral with quite a bit of red, so this is gonna go ahead and get decluttered. I think I saw two. Yeah, I have two Fenty lip balms. So one is in Fussy and the other one is in Chocolate. This is a really good formula. I've actually already gone through a full size of one of these, and I do like the formula, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. What is this? I don't know where that came from. Let's get rid of that. There must have been dust or something in my organizers. This is from Half Caked as well, and this is their lip gloss in Sparkle Motion. This gets sticky if you don't really let it dry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck that. Now I do have quite a lot of lip stains. Let me see if I can get all of them. Just go through all of them together. I think this is probably the lip stain. Is this the lip stain? No, this is the liquid lipstick. One of these I feel like it's a lip stain. Maybe I'm lying. So these are 4 lip stains from various brands. These 3 are all from K Beauty brands, and this is from an Indian owned brand that you can get at Sephora. These are all actually really nice. I will say this Lasting Water Tint is my favorite formula, but I'm not a huge fan of the color. It gives a little bit red. That said, because it's a tint, it's quite light. So I am going to go ahead and keep all of these. This Fenty Beauty lipstick is actually, I want to say, quite old, isn't it? Ooh, that was hard to move. It doesn't smell, and I do remember enjoying the formula, so we'll go ahead and keep it for now. I know one thing that is old is this Ofra liquid lipstick. It's been years, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. This is in the shade Verona. Beautiful shade. This is actually a really good formula, but it does kind of go quickly in my opinion. Absolutely not getting rid of this. I absolutely love this. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Stone. I was obsessed with this when I was testing this out. It's so good. I need to get this out of this drawer so I can use it a lot more. Let's see. I got another Lasting Water Tint. This is like just basically a clear lip gloss with some shimmer. It's fine. Once again, this is from Romand. I'll keep it. As far as these lip products from Odin's Eye, there are, let's see, there's 2 matte liquid lipsticks. There are 2 shines and 1 gloss. So I think the liquid lipsticks, although they're cute, I've already done like a swatch video and everything, and I really don't reach for liquid lipsticks. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. I'm trying to remember what the shine is. I think the shine is a lip gloss, but these are opaque lip glosses, if memory serves me correct. Yeah, these both look like opaque lip glosses. Beautiful colors, but opaque nonetheless. Let me just, I haven't swatched anything. Oh, it's not super opaque. Let me swatch the other one. This is also a decently old collection. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the shade Spectral. I'll keep the shade Quicksand, and I will keep the actual gloss, which is in Radioactive. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep this shade and this shade. Okay, now I gotta clean off my hand. Great. Now, I have quite a lot of products that I have kept in the grand scheme of things. So now I want to kind of narrow things down just a tinge. Some other glossy formulations that I actually truly do enjoy is this About Face Clicker formula, which is in Kiwi Fizz. Also this LYS lip gloss in the shade Hot Chocolate. And then these 2. The Tower 28 I could really give or take about, but I do go through my lip balms quite quickly. So I do want to just have some backups. And I'm not going to be allowing myself to really buy as many products in the new year. Additionally, this is another brand that actually sent me some products, Edam, and they sent me, I think, 5 lip balms, and I ended up giving 2 to my mom, and I kept these 3. I believe I already have a swatch video up on my channel and on my Instagram, so if you're interested, definitely check it out. And I believe Sweet Fig was my favorite shade, but I kept all of these for a reason, or I would have just given them to her. So I am going to go ahead and just keep all 3 of these. Alright, these MAC lipsticks, I have not been to MAC in absolute years, like probably going on 4 or 5 years. I'm sure if I smell these still smell good. They're starting to go. This is the oldest. This is the Taraji P. Henson collaboration. Oh, I loved when I wore this. And this is Patricia Bright's brown lipstick. collaboration. I'm gonna go ahead and just unfortunately get rid of all of them. They don't do back to MAC anymore, so it's just gonna go in the trash. Another one I'm just gonna get rid of is this Tom Ford lipstick. It's honestly quite annoying. It's a cute color. I've worn it, I've shown it. I think I got it for free. I don't actually remember how I picked that up. Okay. Quite a lot of these like glossy roll up stick type products are also in my collection one way or another. Let's see. Let's just stick with these for right now. So between the two shades that I have from Makeup by Maria, I definitely prefer the Honey Glow to the Mocha Glow. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Mocha Glow. I really like this YSL lip gloss in Candy Gloss. That's what it's called. It doesn't have the shade at the bottom, but it's fantastic. It's a really pretty shade. Absolute shade. Beautiful. So I am going to go ahead and keep that. I don't distinctly like remember absolutely loving either of these formulas, the MAC or the Juvia's Place. I would say just based on color, I would prefer the Juvia's Place. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the MAC again and keep the Juvia's Place. And then this is a Dior lipstick that I bought hoping to fill my refill. It didn't work, but this is actually a really pretty color. This is in the shade Mahogany. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that as well. I don't need yet another lip gloss, and this is clear. This is also older, so I'm just going to go ahead and chuck that. All right, we're getting somewhere. This is a Merit lipstick. Ooh. Well, I was gonna declutter you anyway, so I guess it worked out. Let me just close this. And this is in the shade Slip. So this is gonna go. I was not a huge fan of that formula. I love this Kofi lipstick. Absolutely love this. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping this. And this is in the shade Cotty Kiss. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. I really love a good bullet lipstick, so I'm gonna wait on looking at those. This, I hate the applicator. Formula, color, beautiful. Applicator, trash. So this has got to just go. I'm not gonna use it because of that stupid applicator. I actually really like both of these House Labs lipsticks. I really love the formula. This one pulls a little purpley on my skin, and this is actually the older of the two. And then I have this one, which is a little bit more tan. Let me see if I can get you guys some color names. So the matte lip crayon, this one is Mocha Matte, and this one is Honey Matte. I think I'm going to keep Honey Matte and get rid of Mocha Matte. I actually really do like this color and this formula. This is from Rare Beauty in the shade Brave. It's like an orangey kind of tone. So I'll go ahead and keep this for a little bit longer. The likelihood that I'm going to use it is very, very low, but I will go ahead and keep it. I have two different shades in these bullet lipsticks from LYS. One that I bought and one that they actually sent to me. I think I bought this shade, which is Dreamer, not what I was hoping. So I think I'm actually going to get rid of this shade. I really liked the formula in the other one, which I believe is Hot Chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. Alrighty, so let's get rid of these like lip gloss type products first. 3 products to talk about. So this is actually, I think, a lip oil. They call it a lip glaze from House Labs. I think that this is fine. I don't find that this is terrible. I also don't find that it's great. I will go ahead and keep it. I can get some use out of it. This Emicole product, I believe they consider this a lip oil. And yeah, they consider this a lip oil. I don't find that it is a lip oil, but I do find that the color and the shine is beautiful. So I am going to go ahead and keep that as well. As for this Tower 28, I believe this was like a limited edition color in Chestnut. It's actually a really good color. I actually get a lot of use out of these Tower 28 products, which reminds me, I think I have a lip gloss from them that's currently in my project pan somewhere. This desk is very much in disarray. This is an absolutely stunning color. I want to see if this is still good. So Tower 28 products kind of always smell a little weird. I think I'm gonna unfortunately get rid of this, but this is a beautiful color. It has like a gold shimmer running throughout. Absolutely stunning. I think I got that last year during the holiday season. Now I have a whole bunch of lipsticks. These are all pretty much lipsticks with a variety of different finish because of the brand. So this is the Give lipstick in the shade Lovable Me. Then I have Givenchy's lipstick in Rosso Valentino, I think. I have the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Walk of No Shame. Lisa Eldridge lipstick in Velvet Morning. Juvia's Place lipstick in Nile. Oops. This is Kosas's lipstick in Vegas. Wayne Goss's lipstick in Poppy. And then lastly, but certainly not least, this is Victoria Beckham's lipstick in Fringe. So all of these are products clearly that I still have. Looking at the colors, there's three real oddballs. These are all browns, and this is a brown. These three are all kind of unnatural colors for me, if that makes sense. So this is the Velvet from Lisa Eldridge, the Walk of No Shame from Charlotte Tilbury, and the Poppy from Wayne Goss. As you can see, these are all quite different colors. This Lisa Eldridge lipstick I've had for years, telling myself I was going to use it during the summer. I do not. It's a great formula, just not the color for me. Between these two shades, if you care to know, this Wayne Goss I actually got for free. The Charlotte Tilbury I think I also somehow got for free as well. The Charlotte Tilbury, although not a normal color that I would enjoy, I've had one longer, and two, it gives off a more like raspberry type color. I think I'd reach for that a lot less than this Wayne Goss Poppy. That said, I think this Wayne Goss Poppy gives off a little pink. Yeah, it does. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this as well, because I'm not gonna reach for that compared to these colors. These are colors that I actually will reach for. This is the Victoria Beckham, like I said. And the other colors, I like all of these other formulas really well. And these all should be good. They should not have expired by now. Ooh, this is smelling very crayon-y. Okay, so I think this might have expired, so I'm gonna go ahead and chalk this. This is the Kosas Vegas, really beautiful color, great formula there. Let's see. Ooh, this does not smell good either. This smells weird, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I feel like I just got this though. This is the Give in Lovable Me, and this smells like crayons as well. So this is the Juvia's Place in Nile. So the only two that I'm actually keeping, let me make sure that the Victoria Beckham I just picked up. Yeah. So based on like the color and then of course the smell, I'm only going to be keeping these two from that last kind of grouping that I talked about. So I'm going to keep going with the lip liners, and then I'll go ahead and give you guys the numbers on what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. These are the lip liners. I also have some other random things in this organizer, so we'll only focus on that. Yeah, some of this stuff actually I was looking for, so now I know. Okay, so these are two additional lip balms. As you can see, I have quite the collection from Summer Friday, so I am going to go ahead and keep those. That's one of my favorite lip balm formulas. This is actually a product a friend gave me years ago now. This is from Laneige. I've never even touched it, as you can see. I am going to continue to keep it because I do think that this is actually a really good formula. I think I'm just going to take this out of this physical desk and just put this in my restroom to use prior to going to bed. So as far as lip liners, let's zoom in. As far as lip liners, as you can see, this is a brow product. That's crazy. So is this. Okay, as far as lip products, lip liners specifically, I've really narrowed down my collection greatly, but I think I can do even better. Let me just keep going in so it's easier for you guys to see what's going on. So some of the older lip liners that I have here, this one from Dominique Cosmetica. Honestly, this Natasha Denona one. What brand is this? About Face, that's an older one. This Makeup Revolution. I think these are all older ones that I've had for quite some time. So between these, I do like the Dominique Cosmetica, but it's quite dry, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. This Makeup Revolution I have not even opened, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it and get my use out of this. This About Face, I'm not a huge fan of it, so that's gonna be going. This Natasha Denona I actually do enjoy. I don't smell any kind of crayon effects. I am gonna go ahead and keep it. This is a really good color, and this is in the shade 4.5 Luna, and the Makeup Revolution was in the shade Americano Brown. This is my Project Pan lip liner right now, which is from Makeup Forever. This is in Limitless Brown. I am gonna go ahead and keep that. I am just gonna go ahead and chuck this. This is a lip liner that I got from Yes Style. Absolutely hate this. This is in Clio. This is from the brand Clio in the shade Tan Brown. I cannot stand this. I've been waiting for this moment to literally get rid of it. I have two different shades from the Tower 28, or do I have the same shade? What is going on here? Let's see. Yeah, one is Draw Me, the other one is Color Me Fine. I like both of these, so I'm actually going to go ahead and keep both of these. Let's see. I actually really like this formula as well. This is from One Size Rent Due, so I am going to keep that. The Victoria Beckham felt very pointy and hard formula, but I think I like kind of warmed it up enough. That's good. This is from Wayne Goss. I actually do like this, and I like the formula. I love that undertone. I think I'm gonna keep that on as well. The Blend Bunny, I really like this color, but I am definitely gearing away from these twist up lip liners. I definitely prefer the sharpenable ones now, but I will say this Blend Bunny is actually really, really pretty. Very beautiful lip liner. So, yeah, there is that. And then the last one is this LYS lip liner, which once again, I think is a beautiful color, a beautiful shade. Sorry if it's near my ashiness, my bizzles. So I think I'm gonna actually keep that one as well. But I will say my goal is going to be for the upcoming year to get rid of these two and using them, because I will definitely be sticking to more of these pencil lip liners instead of the roll-up lip liners, but they're good formulas, and so I don't want to kind of get rid of them. I just want to use them up and kind of prioritize them first. So that is my lip product collection, declutter. I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to count out how many products I'm decluttering, so give me 1 second. These are not being decluttered. These, I just ran out of room. So I'm decluttering 41 items, and I'm really happy with this. I've continued to really narrow down what I actually use and the types of formulas that I actually enjoy every year. And I really think I've narrowed down to a really good collection, and the hope is, of course, that in this upcoming year I can really just use what I have pretty much. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.